everyone, as you can see, this Unit 2 revision video is on the topic of the founding of the Sangha. The learning outcomes for this video are to describe the founding of the Sangha and assess the importance of the founding of the Sangha. In 2011, this related exam question came up. Without the founding of the Sangha, there would be no Buddhism today. Do you agree? Give reasons for your opinion. Give reasons why someone may disagree with you. Ask yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you about answering this question? And ask yourself the same question at the end of this video. One keyword for this video, Sangha. You really need to know what this keyword means. Hopefully you already do. The definition is the Buddhist community. Absolutely crucial keyword. So, after the Buddha's enlightenment, which happened down here underneath the Bodhi tree in a place called Bodh Gaya, he travelled to a deer park just outside a place called Benares in northern India, where he gave his first teaching to the group of 5 companions who'd been with him while he was practicing austerity, self-denial. He taught them the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, and the 6 of them together formed the first Sangha, which was then just a community of Buddhist monks. The 5 companions all became arahants, which means they achieved freedom from suffering. They achieved their own enlightenment. And then they began to spread the Buddha's teachings. At first, the Sangha, the community, was limited to monks, but after 5 years it was extended to include nuns as well, which 2,500 years ago was a pretty radical step. So that's the founding of the Sangha. So we can give our first learning outcome the Mr. Powers tick and move on to our second learning outcome, which is to assess the importance of the founding of the Sangha. So here we have a map. Buddhism started around here. It then travelled in various directions to all of the shaded areas on this map. So at one time or another, all of the places that you see shaded on that map were either Buddhist countries or areas which had predominantly a Buddhist population, including places like Afghanistan and Iran. This is what Buddhism looks like today. If I just click back, you can see there's large areas, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, where Buddhism has totally disappeared. Now, the founding of the Sangha is important because it's the Sangha, first of all, which spread the religion in all of these different directions, and also because if it hadn't done that, then Buddhism may have just ceased to exist, as it more or less has in India. There are still Buddhist communities there today. They're starting to re-emerge, but in places like Pakistan and Afghanistan, it's completely destroyed Buddhism. So without the founding of the Sangha, without a Sangha to keep Buddhism strong, it could have been destroyed with the downfall of particular Buddhist countries. So let's return to that exam question. Without the founding of the Sangha, there would be no Buddhism today. Well, on the one hand, it marked the organisation of Buddhism into a community. It enabled Buddhism to spread worldwide, as we've just seen, and also it provided a means whereby the teachings could be organised. On the other hand, you could say that the enlightenment of the Buddha is far more important to the establishment of Buddhism. It only started the organisation of ordained Buddhists, you could say that. You could also say, if truth is eternal, as Buddhists claim their religion is, then it would have found some way to survive outside of the Sangha. Those are possible arguments on the other side. So hopefully you would now feel more confident about answering this question. Here is a model answer for you. I'm not going to read through all of it. If you need to read through it, just pause the screen and you can do that. What I'm going to do is basically show you what I've done in terms of structure. So I've taken the bullet points, which were more or less copied and pasted from the examples mark scheme, and added in a starter sentence. I agree with this statement because, and you want to begin a D question with a statement like that, or I disagree with this statement because your second point also, and then your third point in addition. That's kind of a nice way of structuring 3 brief points for this 6-mark question. And the same in the second half of it. Some people might disagree with me because, some people might also think that, in addition some people might argue that. So as I said, if you want to read through that answer, which is a model answer, A-star answer, then please just pause the screen. But I'm going to give that second learning outcome a tick and tell you that that's the end of this video. Thanks.